Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start by saying that the most powerful tool you have in this life is not your hands, your feet, your physical strength, or even your talent. It's something far more powerful than any of those things. It's your mind. But here's the thing. In order for your mind to work for you, you have to train it just like you train your body, just like you train your skills, just like you train your heart to love, to care, to show compassion. And the sad truth is that most people spend their entire lives neglecting the one thing that holds the keys to their success, to their happiness, to their fulfillment. What does it mean to train your mind? Well, it means getting serious about who you are, who you want to become, and taking intentional steps every single day to shape your thoughts, to shape your beliefs, and to shape the way you see the world. Your mind is not just something that functions on autopilot. It's not a machine that just runs in the background while you go through the motions of your day. Your mind is your command center. It is the seat of your thoughts, your decisions, and your destiny. Now, the reality is, most people don't think much about the way they think. They don't train their minds because it's easier to let the mind wander, to let it be shaped by external forces, by the media, by society, by negative people, by your own fears, doubts, and insecurities. But if you don't take control of your mind, someone or something else will. And when you're not actively controlling your thoughts are controlling you. We live in a world that is constantly bombarding us with distractions, with noise, with confusion. It's easy to get lost in the chaos, easy to get sidetracked, to lose sight of who you are and where you're going. But if you want to succeed, if you want to rise above the noise and be the best version of yourself, you have to start by training your mind to focus, to stay disciplined, and to be resilient. Training your mind doesn't mean just thinking positive thoughts or repeating affirmations in front of a mirror. It means putting in the work to change the way you approach life. It means making a conscious effort to take control of your thoughts, to challenge your beliefs, to break free from the limitations you've placed on yourself. Think about the way you approach a workout. When you start at the gym, you're not lifting heavy weights right away. You have to build strength gradually. You start with the basics. You work your way up. You might struggle at first, but you stick with it. Over time, you build muscle, you build endurance, and you get stronger. And you don't just do it once and stop. You keep pushing yourself. You keep challenging yourself because you know that every time you push a little harder, you're getting stronger. The same principle applies to training your mind. You don't just wake up one day with a strong, focused, disciplined mind. You have to work at it every single day. You have to build the mental muscles that will carry you through life's challenges. You have to train your mind to be resilient when life gets tough, to be focused when distractions are all around you, and to be disciplined when temptation knocks at your door. But let me tell you something, there will be times when it feels impossible. There will be times when your mind doesn't want to cooperate. There will be times when you feel overwhelmed, when the negative thoughts start creeping in, when you question whether it's all worth it. That's when you've got to dig deep. That's when you've got to trust the process and know that every ounce of effort you put in is building the strength you need for the challenges ahead. We all know what it feels like to face adversity. We all know what it feels like to hit a wall, to feel like we've reached our limits. But the truth is, your limits are not as real as you think. The only thing that's holding you back is the way you think about your limitations. If you train your mind to see opportunity instead of obstacles, if you train your mind to push through fear and doubt, you'll find that you're capable of so much more than you ever imagined. This is not about being perfect. It's not about having every thought under control or never feeling doubt. It's about becoming aware of the thoughts that are holding you back and learning how to transform them. It's about developing the mental discipline to stay on course, even when things get tough. It's about showing up for yourself every day, even when you don't feel like it. And the more you do this, the more you will see results, not just in your life, but in the way you feel, and the way you think, and in the way you approach the world. Now, I want you to understand something. The mind is like a garden. What you plant in it is what will grow. If you plant seeds of doubt, of fear, of negativity, that's what will sprout up and dominate your life. But if you plant seeds of positivity, of belief in yourself, of a mindset that refuses to quit, then you will see a different harvest. When you train your mind, you're cultivating a mindset that allows you to push forward even when the world tells you to stop. You're teaching yourself to endure, to persevere, to keep going when the road gets tough. You're teaching yourself to believe in your potential. even when others can't see it. And here's the thing, you can't do it alone. Training your mind is not something that happens in isolation. You need the right people around you. You need mentors, you need coaches, you need a support system that will push you, challenge you, and remind you of your greatness when you forget. Surround yourself with people who are committed to growth, who inspire you, who make you better. But you also need to take responsibility for your own growth. You can't wait for someone else to motivate you. You can't expect someone else to train your mind for you. It starts with you. You have to take ownership of your mental and emotional health. You have to decide every day that you will do what it takes to improve your mindset, your outlook, and your life. Training your mind is not a one-time effort. It's a lifelong process. You will encounter challenges, setbacks, and disappointments along the way. But you can't let those things define you. You can't let them stop you. Every obstacle is an opportunity to strengthen your mind, to refine your focus, to sharpen your willpower. The more you train your mind, the more resilient you become. The more you train your mind, the more unstoppable you become. I want you to remember this: your mind is your greatest asset. It is more powerful than any physical skill, any talent, any connection you might have. Your mind is the key to unlocking the life you want, the success you desire, the happiness you deserve. But in order to access that power, you have to train it. You have to be intentional with your thoughts. You have to be disciplined in how you approach life. You have to be relentless in your pursuit of growth. So how do you start? How do you begin to train your mind? Start by taking control of your thoughts. Pay attention to what you're thinking about every day. Are your thoughts lifting you up, or are they dragging you down? Are your thoughts focused on possibilities, or are they focused on problems? Are you thinking about the life you want to create, or you fear dictate your future? Next, develop the habit of reading, learning, and exposing yourself to new ideas. Read books that challenge you. Listen to podcasts that inspire you. Watch documentaries that teach you something new. The more you feed your mind with knowledge, the more you will see the world in a different light. The more you challenge your beliefs and expand your thinking, the more you will unlock your potential. Another key to training your mind is visualization. Take time every day to visualize the life you want. Picture yourself succeeding, overcoming obstacles, achieving your goals. The more vividly you can see it in your mind, the more likely you are to make it a reality. Finally, make sure you're taking care of your mental and emotional health. Just as you would work out your body, you need to work out your mind. Practice mindfulness, meditation, or journaling to clear your mind and center yourself. Take time to reflect, to process your thoughts, to ground yourself in the present moment. Training your mind is a lifelong journey, and it's one that requires commitment, consistency, and resilience. But I promise you this: if you invest the time, if you put in the effort, and if you stay focused on your growth, you will see results. You will become stronger, sharper, and more capable than you ever thought possible. And when the storms of life come, when the challenges feel insurmountable, you will have a mind that is ready to handle it. You will have a mind that is not only capable of surviving the storm, but one that can thrive in the face of it. Because when you train your mind, you are preparing yourself for anything that life throws your way. So don't wait. Start today. Take time to train your mind and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. The mind is the foundation of your success, happiness, and personal growth. It shapes your decisions, your beliefs, and ultimately your destiny. In order to unlock its full potential, you must train and cultivate it consistently. Training your mind requires consistency and effort. Just like physical training, mental training requires dedication. It's a process of building mental strength, focus, discipline, and resilience over time. You don't just wake up with a strong, disciplined mind, you develop it through daily, intentional practice. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you allow negative thoughts, doubt, and fear to dominate your mind, they will control your life. But by training your mind to focus on positivity, possibilities, and growth, you can take charge of your life and shape your future. Adversity is inevitable, but your mindset determines how you respond to challenges. By developing mental resilience, you can face difficulties with a sense of purpose, overcome setbacks, and push forward even when things get tough. Mental training isn't a one-time effort, it's a lifelong journey. Continuously challenge your beliefs, seek new knowledge, and adopt practices that support your mental and emotional well-being. The more you invest in your mind, the stronger and more capable you will become in facing the complexities of life. These points emphasize the importance of intentionally training the mind, taking responsibility for your growth, and understanding that mental discipline is key to achieving success and fulfillment. The speech emphasizes that your mind is your most powerful asset and holds the key to your success and happiness. To unlock its potential, you must train your mind consistently through deliberate effort, focusing on building mental strength, discipline, and resilience. Your thoughts shape your reality, so it's essential to take control of them, challenging negative beliefs and focusing on positive, growth-oriented thinking. Adversity is a natural part of life, but with a trained mind, you can overcome obstacles and persist through difficult times. Lastly, training your mind is a lifelong journey requiring continuous learning, self-reflection, and emotional well-being practices. By investing in your mental growth, you become